need to go. But then they don't have the ability to bring you into wholeness. Oh, that's why Jesus asked him if you want to be made whole. He understood where he needed to be, and they understood what he could do if he get there, but they didn't have the ability to take him and put him in there because enough was enough. Now you're here. Oh, I'm just talking, y'all. When you think about him laying there with all the folks around, now he becomes that one over there. His situation becomes his identity. Everyone else is on the porch, but he's over there. That's the man, that's the lame man over there. Yeah, what's his name? I don't know his name, but he's the one over there on the bed. I don't know who he is, but that's that brother that had them children out of wedlock. That's that sister that married 4 or 5 times. You understand what I'm saying? That's that brother that just tore from the floor. But yeah, his children in jail. That's that one right there. That's that one, the wife, yeah, just got caught up. That's the one that lost the house, the job, the car. That's it right there. When your situation becomes your identity. 12 years down the road, 13, 50 years down the road. Well, that's the son of that man. You remember him, that man that used to, that's his grandson because his name got changed because they married. But look at him, that's the same one right there. Don't know his name, but attached granddaddy stuff to him. Yes, sir. Yes. He's lying there designed to come up out of that thing. And it seemed like he ain't going nowhere for 38 long years. But then Jesus came by, tread down the morning. Yes, sir. Jesus said, "Will thou be made whole?" And you got to understand something. Jesus is giving him an opportunity to make him over. He's giving him an opportunity to transform him. Make means to bring into existence. By shaping or changing material to produce, cause to exist, or happen to cause to be or become. To put in proper position. That's what makes me. All things were created by him. God took nothing and made something out of nothing. He took this body. Don't think God don't know what to do with the body. Because he created it all. The situation is, if you can believe God can do it, he can work it out for you. But the problem is time. When things linger, the heart can faint. Let me go ahead. Lord, help me, Jesus. The impotent man answered him, saying, "I have no man." See, this is Judaism right here at its best. This that religious thing at its best right here. Ain't got nobody. Ain't got nobody. Nobody help me. I ain't got nobody. I've been dropped. Can't you see I'm dropped? I don't have nobody helping me. I've been here 30 years. Don't nobody care about me. Wallowing in his pity. Justifiably so, with folks around looking at him and nobody getting him where he needed to go. Have you ever been there? Knowing people know that you're in need. Knowing people know your present circumstances, but they smile and you see them look at you under-eyed and walk around the other way just so you can't catch their eye so they can go on about their business and feel good. Boy, that's something there, boy, when you see somebody that you know no one understands where you are, but decide they're not going to help you, so they go a whole different route so they can't see your eyes. You got to ask yourself, why? Why would they do me like this? Why would somebody just drop me and leave me? See, you got to understand something that works in us, that nature that we have. Sometimes people look at where you are makes them feel good about where they are because they can say, at least I'm not. Y'all got that, didn't you? backside. Now it's coming up. When I was down, God dealt with my mess. And he was able to skim it off because of the heat I was in. But now when I'm rising up, it's making you uneasy right now. So I have to keep my foot on your neck. I'm mandated to do so. Lord help us. Have no man when the water is troubled. He sees the water being troubled. The angel comes in and the angel gets in the water. So there's a troubling of the water. And they're waiting for the troubling of the water. Now I know what it is I need to do. And I'm trying to get where I need to go. All I need is some help. Can anybody help me in this house? Why would you let me be here in this position and just watch me wobble in my own mess? Why would you allow me to be where I am when all you got to do is just reach your hand out? But see, God does this. God said, I don't want you to touch him. He'll put a bad spirit in you. No, I don't want you to. Didn't he harden Pharaoh's heart? It was for his glory that he did it. So God would let certain folk deal with you in a certain way because now you're going to be beholden to them. Yeah, they're doing a thing for you to get you where you need to go. Now they got that opportunity to hold it over your head. God said, no, not this one here, because this one here has been picked out. I've allowed it for my glory. I've allowed it for my glory. Because I'm coming by one day. I'm going to do what man couldn't do. See, man could get you in the pool and then you'll be healed physically. But I'm coming by when I come by. I'm going to work from the inside out. You ain't going to have to worry about those spirits dealing with you. You finna be cleaned up and made whole. See, but I'm coming another step down before me. Jesus said unto him. Now all the excuses, y'all think about this now. Jesus asked him a question, and the question that he asked him was like a no-brainer. Why you ask me I'm going to be made whole, man? You see me in my position, you know what's going on. I mean, why you going to ask me something like that? The key word is will. Jesus gives all of us a will. God gives us a will. So what is the will? The will is a mental faculty by which one deliberately chooses or decides upon a course of action. In other words, you're exercising your right. See, God ain't gonna make you do nothing. It's circumstances that come in your life that causes you to make a conscious decision to change or stay right there. Have you ever been in a place of frustration and fear? I'm so frustrated right now with my situation in my life. I'm just sick of it. But then on the bottom side, you got fear. Fear of the unknown. I'm tired of being here, but I'm too scared to move. I'll just go ahead and lay here because I know what's going to happen tomorrow. The same thing happening today. But if I step out on the unknown, there's a possibility something will go wrong that I can't deal with. So I'll stay here wobbling right where I am. Ah, you lukewarm. Yeah, lukewarm. You want to move, but you can't move because you look at your inability. Jesus said unto him, rise. Rise means get up, stand up, come into being, to awaken. But the problem is, you're looking at an individual that look like he sees. But the sad thing about it, his eyes is wide open shut. His eyes are wide open shut. He looks like he sees and understands, but he's blinded. His eyes are wide open shut. And that's where the struggle come in, because it looked like he should understand what he needs to do in order to get where he needs to be. But he can't do it. His eyes are wide open shut. For the God of this world has blinded the minds of them that believe not. Or the God of this world, Satan, can get a hold and blind you. He can make it to where you don't even understand why you choose what you choose, why you do what you do, why you lay right there day in and day out, can't get up, want to get up, but don't have the ability to get up because you convince yourself, this is my plan. So I'm dealing with my bed now, which has become my safe haven. But Jesus spoke to him. He made appeal to his will. He made an appeal. An appeal is to make serious and urgent requests. And requests are inferior to someone, person, or authority for a decision. So Jesus told him, make a decision, man. He said, rise, take up your bed and walk. He made an appeal to his will. Will you surrender? Will you allow me to make you whole? Now I'm making an appeal to you right now. You're sitting there, you're laying there for all these years. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a command. Rise up! Yes. Some just keep laying there, sis, because they can't see themselves coming out. Year after year after year after year, still laying right there, a place of frustration. But beat down with fear. But he did what? Immediately he was made whole. That's how simple it was. Jesus spoke, and it happened instantaneously. Why? Because it had to go down on the inside. See, that's where it is already. See, we got this surface thing real good. You understand what I'm saying? But it had to go on the inside. It had to attack the heart of man to where he was able to surrender. Not my will, but thy will be done, God. Give me the strength to be able to rise. My Bible told me immediately the man was made whole. God told the body believers years ago, immediately and suddenly, as they went, they were what? Made whole. They were healed. It's an action that we have to take. We've got to be able to walk it out. The problem is right here. I can't do it. I don't have the ability to do it. That's where the enemy gains the stronghold. That's when you got to fight with all you got. Because when the enemy comes in with that spirit of deception in your mind, then you start believing the lie that he's told you. Now you got to fight with everything you got. A stronghold is something that's fortified. Something that's a fortress. It's right. It ain't going nowhere. A stronghold is set up to where nothing is able to come in, nothing is able to get out. It is set up specifically to keep things in and to keep you out. So we got to pull out the strongholds. We got to pull out the strongholds. It's not a surface thing, y'all. We can't do it on our own. It is nobody but God. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through who? Going about it in a way that we can't win. The strongholds of our life. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I'm getting ready to close. But the thing we have to understand when we look at this man and we look at it for what it is today, when we can look and examine the scripture where he is and where we are right now, we got to ask yourself, am I still laying prostrate in the situation? Am I still just here existing? Am I still here in between frustration and fear? And then when God brings you out, then you have to battle that spirit of condemnation. See, the enemy wants you to feel condemned now. See, the best secret in the world, God showed me, is a spirit of unforgiveness. Yes, sir, Calvin. God showed me that. Why? Because I suffered with it myself. Unforgiveness. For years as a minister, as an elder, I suffered with unforgiveness. I couldn't stand myself. See, y'all thought I was talking about somebody else. I wasn't talking about nobody else. I know your mind went. Yeah, he was angry with somebody for a whole lot of years. I'm talking about unforgiveness of yourself. You say, what are you talking about? Unforgiveness. See, when you're out there in the world doing your thing, and you get caught up in your thing, now you come to Christ. The thing is, the enemy want to make you remember all that stuff back there. He want to keep all that stuff in the forefront of your mind, because if he's able to keep that in the forefront of your mind, you will never move from that area of frustration and fear. You won't allow God to use you because you tainted. God can't use you because you don't think you have the ability to be used by God. Why? Because I did too much. I sinned too hard. I created too much stuff. Now God can't surely love me because I don't even love myself. I can make sense out of disliking you if you do something to me. We can get past that. But what I've done to myself, I can't forgive myself. Not being able to give myself keeps me locked in. It keeps me in a place of hopelessness. You have your good days when you feel good and you can run for the Lord like never before. Then you turn around and the devil, he gives you a vision of what it was 10 years ago. Then you come into a stop script and the spirit of depression hits you. And then you try with everything you can to forward that thing out and keep that smile on your face. Sing praise and worship. Come into the office town with other folk. But I'm here to tell you tonight, a leper cannot heal another leper. You can put on a mask, but you can't heal it because you're sick too. God said, I want to heal you right now. It's been years since you've been dealing with what you've been dealing with, but I'm here right now this day to meet you. Will you be made whole? Will you allow me to make you over again? Will you allow me to have you have a new mind, a new heart, a new disposition, a new commitment? Will you allow me to make you over? Will you allow me to do it? Because I got the ability to do it. I'm going to work in you from the inside out. And then when I work on the inside, the outside going to take form. See, we got this thing backwards. We go from the outside in. But God wants us to go from the inside. Don't you know folk right here, right now, got so much hurt in them right now? So much hurt. But it's denial. God said, hey,